Good morning. My name is Nasrullah Mohammed. That is spelled Nasrullah-Mohamed. I'm the manager at Nokomis Daycare Center, and today I want to talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was called by the owner because, unfortunately, someone came in to our daycare. The cleaner called the owner and told him what happened and the vandalism that happened. The owner called us. Me and another manager came into the scene around 6 a.m. We looked and saw what happened, and we saw that the suspect came in from the back, broke in from the back kitchen, and he also destroyed the wall to come in. As he came in, he broke a door from the wall from Family Dollar from the side. He couldn't, unfortunately, we don't know if that he went in or not, but we saw that it was damaged. As we walked around the daycare, we saw that our office doors was broken into as well. We saw that, unfortunately, there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone. There were also checkbooks that were ripped from check papers that were ripped from our book. This is devastating news, and we don't know why this is targeting our Somali community, as one video made by a specific individual made this all happen. We've been receiving hateful messages through our voice notes threatening us for the past couple of days, including one that happened yesterday morning after the break-in. This is frightening and exhausting because this is happening to us Somali communities as Somali Americans. We are supposed to stand with each other and help each other through everything that's happening. This is also sad that a video can cause all of this. I want to say that there are hundreds of daycares out there, Somali daycares that are out there, and we all help our children and everyone in our community. We have high quality daycares, and this is very sad news that one individual who made a false claim about fraud that is happening in the daycares engaged everyone else to come and do this to us. We are not a part of any harmful things that are being said. We have no problem with CCAP, and our licensing has been good, even the inspections. I want to say no intimidation is going to stop us from what is happening and upguiding our community. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Mary Solheim, and that is spelled Mary Solheim. And I'm a child care provider in Maplewood. I'm here today to support Nokomis, the child care center, the teachers, the families, and their children. What happened here is absolutely unthinkable, and it is the direct result of the inflammatory rhetoric coming from the constant barrage of harassment from not only the current federal administration, but half of our Minnesota legislators as well. But now a random YouTube personality can cause this much fear. Fear needs to stop. Our children, our families, and teachers and providers work hard enough without feeling scared to come to work every single day. What happened here underscores that there is reason to be scared. We heard last night that the federal government that is complicit in this rhetoric is freezing our child care funding for the entire state of Minnesota under the guise of rooting out fraud. This has to stop. It is dangerous and people are getting hurt. Our child care assistance program that relies on federal funding serves over 20,000 kids in over 4,000 programs. Has anyone considered what happens when 20,000 kids can't get access to child care? That's 20,000 kids whose parents can't go to work. That's 4,000 child care programs whose teachers aren't getting paid. That's entire communities that will soon be shut down. I know the Minnesota child care system inside and out. I know how incredibly difficult it is to commit fraud in the child care assistance program. I also know that our child care providers, who are of Somali descent, are being racially targeted because I have witnessed it firsthand. We want the state to catch child care centers committing fraud. We want them to be held accountable. It hurts all of us. It hurts children especially, and it hurts child care centers that are working tirelessly to provide high-quality child care. But fraud does occur across race, across income, and across geography. When a few child care centers that serve white children commit fraud, do we decide that every child care center that serves white children is committing fraud? No. The Somali child care community deserves that same respect. This federal administration is actively targeting our Somali neighbors and friends, who are the backbone of their communities and an integral part of our larger communities. They are our teachers, doctors, business owners, and child care providers. Their child care centers are the hubs of their communities. Families rely on them for care and counsel, and they go above and beyond when their families need help. And they are being treated as pawns in a political game, a very dangerous game, and it needs to stop. And I have a message for my sisters and brothers in child care. Thank you for your service, and thank you for being here to love our kids.
My name is Sadia Aden.
waxaanay waalidiinta meesha dhimaha keensadaa
I am a parent of Nokomis Child Care.
wax dhibo ma ku arkin daycareka
I have not seen any problem before this time in the child care center.
waxaanay hooyo shaqo aada
I am a working parent,
ilmiyagana xaggaanaan keensadaa
and I bring my kids here while I'm at work.
laakiin hadda ilmihii ma keeni kara busamii waa cabsanayaan
And now I cannot bring my kids anymore because they are too scared.
ilmihiina wax guriga noogu hayni ma lahan bas inaan shaqaysano waa lacagtii guriga iska bixin
And I don't have anyone to be home with the kids while I go to work.
marka waxaa rabnaa dadka waxaan suubinaya in laga qabto
And I would like the person who did this heinous crime to be caught.
magaalada xataa marka aadno baabuurtaa wadano dadka wayna maagayaan eraya khaldan bay nagu dhahayaan ayaan lacagtanba waa soo xadeen baabuurta ku fadeen.
As of recently, as we are driving down the streets in our city, in our safe homes, we are being targeted and being called out names and being accused of crimes that we have not committed.
dadka khiyaanada suubiyeyna in la qabtaa oo wax qaldanada suubiyaan in la qabto aniga waa ku saxsanaa dawladana ku sabood garanayna.
And whoever commits crimes should be caught. I support the government in doing accountability.
ilmaha hadda daycareka cabsi baa uga jirta ma imaan karaan because fideoyaashii baa arkeen daycareka meesha laga jabsaday ilmihii sidaa meesha ku keenna way adkaanaysaa because waxyaalahaan aaday u culus yihiin.
Bringing our kids will be very tough with more and more of this hate crimes happening in our city.
maadaama wada shaqaysana nahay dawladda waxay naga bixisaa daycareka inna laga jirana ma rabno because dad wax noo haynaya ilmihii ma lahan.
As a working parent, my kids come here with the support of the government, and the parents right now don't have a support system to leave their kids at home.
ilmahana keligood guriga ma looga tegi kara because jeelaa ku aadaysaa marka waxaa rabnaa dawladda inay naga dhaafto waxaana ay dhahayaan waa xiraynaa daycareadeeda noo furnaadaan ilmaha iyagana ay noo helaan amni.
As a working parent, I don't think that we can leave kids at home, and I don't think that is right. But having the government say that they are cutting support will be very hurtful, and it will be hard for us to continue working and providing for our families.
America marka imaanay waxaana lagu dhahay safe waaye waa ka shaqaysan kartaa wax ka saaqsan kartaa hadda laakiin taas ma dareemayno waxaa dareemaynaa in eraya khaldan oo wadankana laga cayrinayo.
Being a Somali American, I was always told that it is safe here and you are welcomed here, and this is no longer the story that I feel and my kids feel.
waxaa rajeynaa ina dowladda stateku ay daycareka noo dhaafaan dadkana dhibanayna aniga
And I request that our government supports our child care centers and stop this heinous crime and this hate that's happening around our state. Thank you. Hi, my name is Amina Aden, Aminaaadan. I am reading this speech on behalf of a Somali child care provider who's receiving threats every day. Like nearly every Somali child care provider in the state, it is too dangerous for them to speak personally, so thank you for understanding. I want to express my outrage, sadness, and frustration in what is happening to our community. I am heartbroken at what happened at Nokomis, and I am angry. I am angry because there is no reason for things like this to be this way. Somali child care providers are being used in a political game. We are being hurt in the political game. The state is funding and prosecuting fraud, whether in childcare or other industries. The new surge in enforcement is causing trauma to our community entirely, and especially our precious children. In our culture, lying is a great offense, which makes it even more difficult to understand why a video that is full of misinformation is what is promoting our federal government, the one that is supposed to be for our people, by the people, and for the people, to freeze child care funding in our state. This will impact thousands of people. People will lose their jobs and their homes. Those who are committing fraud need to be held accountable. We can do that without terrorizing a whole community. The majority of our Somali child care centers are very hardworking to provide high-quality child care to our children in our communities, just like most of the other non-Somali child care centers. We love those children like they are our own. We care for those children like they are our own. And we love following all the rules and regulations set by the state, and yet because we are Somali, we are being targeted and accused of fraud. It is very frightening the last few days in our community. Minnesota licensing and regulation requires us to keep our doors controlled and not allow anyone unauthorized to come in. When two people come to the door asking, "Where are the children?" providers have the rightfully denied them access. Can you imagine if two Somali men knocked on the doors of a child care center with mostly white children and demanded, "Where are the children?" They would be arrested immediately. My community is tired of being used. We want our lives peacefully, contributing to our larger communities and the state of Minnesota. We want our children to grow up loved and safe. Are we not entitled as humans to that safety? Thank you. If you have any questions.
For the manager of this facility, a couple Republican lawmakers have already either said or insinuated that they believe this was a made-up vandalism to get attention. I'm wondering what your response would be to that.
This is not made up. You can see what happened here. I believe that people show hate towards us because of what one person said. One person's opinion can't change what everyone is doing. Look what happened to us. We wouldn't do this for no reason, for attention. We're just showing you that what happened to us is real. And yesterday was our daycare. Tomorrow might be someone else's. We don't know. So this has to stop.
Could you also respond to, there's a spokesperson for the police department told us that it was reported that there was no loss and that nothing was taken. Is that incorrect? Was nothing reported that was taken? What was the situation there?
The police officer came in the morning. We told him what happened, and we told him that from what we've seen, we haven't seen, from in the position that we were in that moment, we were all worried about what was damaged and everything. We told him that we're going to check everything out. We're going to call him back, and we're going to tell him that what was taken.
Okay, so there were things taken?
Yes.
And you did call them back to tell them there were things taken?
Yes, we did.
You characterized the person who came in as him do you have any clues as to who this person was, and are you worried about the sensitive information that was taken?
We don't know the exact person. We just saw from the security camera from our neighboring store. We saw maybe an individual or two. We haven't seen because we've seen an image like walking around. So I'm just saying him or her because of what I saw. And I'm not saying that it's.
Are you worried about the child care information that you're saying was taken, the information of parents and children?
Of
and
course.
Their home addresses?
Who wouldn't be worried? So we are getting to the bottom of it.
And what time can you clarify, like, that this happened? I know just a lot of, it's like Sunday night, Monday morning, like, can you?
The break-in.
Yeah.
This happened around yesterday, midnight. After from 3 a.m. until 6, somewhere in between.
For the mom who's here, I wonder if you can talk about what it was like for you to hear that your family's information might have been taken.
وارد ahaan soo dareemaysaa informationka maadaama la qaato warqado oo qoran yaalka iyo adresskii iyo waxyaasha information
waxaan rabay inaan ka hadlo waa ilaaway because taasaan kusii dhinjaysanba last time waxaan daawanaya dad gurigooda inta loogu tagay la dilay taasaaba ka baqanaa inaynu ku dhacdo oo gurigana lagu soo jabiyo nala dilo anagoo horba.
She said, I forgot to mention that with all the trauma, but I am very scared, just like we've already seen, that public officials have been come to their house and killed and murdered for no reason, and I feel many of our parents are going to be scared of that.
ilmahaygana way weydiinayaan marka way arkayaan wixii newska ka arkayaan marka waxay dhan waysee guriga ku noolaan karnaa because informationkeena meeshaan yaala.
My kids see what's on the news and they are reading and they are asking me what can we do now that they know our information and our home addresses.
Do you mind kind of elaborating how many children come to Nokomis and how long you all have been in operation, just like to paint a picture of?
We've been running the daycare since 2016, and about the information of the daycare, I don't want to disclose that to the media and everything. I just want to keep it to our personal agenda and everything. Thank you very much.
The daycare is still open
Yes,
in operation?
yes.
And who all's here today? Is this like a mixture of parents, of
Yeah,
students,
our community.
and then just other community members? who
Yes,
wanted to
our
show up?
community, yes. We're all standing with each other.
Were you part of the video?
Okay, I'm getting into questions here. Thank you very much for coming.
Were
Thank
you
guys for
part
your
of that
time.
video?
Thank you very much.
Thank you
No
for
further
coming.
questions.
Spend